This is massive. The Knicks have just provided an update about Mitchell Robinson and his minutes restriction. Also, just because it's the Pistons, they continue to complain about Game 3. And now they're still taking shots and throwing shade at Jalen Brunson. Are you guys still sure you want to do this? Because every time you take a shot at the captain, he responds and gives you a game like you've never expected. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. If you're enjoying the content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you have notifications on as well too. If you want to support the channel, the easiest way to do that is to hit that subscribe button. And now, let's get started. Mitchell Robinson is off his minutes restriction. We've all noticed it. I know I have. Mitchell Robinson, what's going on? Some games, he's playing 20 minutes. Other games, he's playing 16 minutes. Sometimes even less than that. And we need him in the postseason. We need his size. And thankfully, according to reports, the Knicks should be seeing a lot more of Mitchell Robinson on the court, because these reports indicate that Robinson is finally off of his minutes restrictions. Let's break down these latest reports from NBA insider Ian Begley. According to Ian Begley, he states Mitchell Robinson missed practice today due to illness, according to Tom Thibodeau. He followed that message up with the following message. According to him, Tom Thibodeau added that Mitchell Robinson should be fine. We'll know more when the injury report is released at 5 p.m., but it didn't sound like the illness would impact Robinson's availability. Thibodeau did say Robinson no longer has any minutes restrictions. That is huge. The Blockness monster is free. Now we have to see if the Knicks will finally release him and allow him to be free. What does free mean? Does free mean 25 minutes, 30 minutes a night? Does it mean play as long as you need to so we can win the game? I need to understand this, because even in my opinion, I think with him off of minutes restriction, he's basically going to play 24, 25 minutes max? He's not going to give you more minutes than that, because I think if you do that, you run the risk of potentially further injuring him. And I know the Knicks do not want to do that. Right now, even though we're fully healthy, everybody is available if nobody understood that. Huck Porty is available and back. But given where the Knicks are right now, I doubt he sees any time. The only reason he would see any time on this team during the postseason is if the Knicks needed it. But right now, he would be situational. But this is good news for New York, because we need Mitchell Robinson if Jalen Duren is going off inside the paint. Last game, third quarter, Jalen Duren going off inside the paint. That switch of Mitchell Robinson being inserted into the game should have happened instantly. I'm not saying it would have made a huge difference, but it would have caused some distraction for him. And maybe that small difference adds to the Knicks, helps the Knicks, and helps us get the ball. He misses the shot. Something happens. Remember, it's all about the lineup and who's out there. And if we're not doing anything against Duren when he's in there and he's doing anything he wants to do inside the paint, then let's make the adjustment. With Mitchell Robinson off of minutes restriction, this should be something that everybody is looking at. Not only him playing more, not only more of the double big lineup, but also responding to the lineup that's out there. Now, there should be no excuses for why we should or shouldn't see an adjustment. Mitchell Robinson is fully healthy at this point. Put him in when you need to put him in. Now, a lot of people are probably wondering, does this mean he starts? I don't know if this means he starts. However, it does mean that if the Knicks need more minutes from him, he's likely going to be able to give you more minutes. But I know a lot of you noticed it. Ian Begley in his report did mention that Mitchell Robinson missed practice today with an illness. So your question has to be, the injury report already came out. So what does it say? Is he going to miss tomorrow's game? Well, thankfully, I have that report. And a Knicks player and a Pistons player is on that report. Let's break it down and see exactly what it says. Shout out to New York Basketball on the app X for giving us the following information. According to them, on the Pistons end, Isaiah Stewart again is questionable for Game 4 with right knee inflammation. And on the Knicks side with Mitchell Robinson, he is currently questionable for Game 4 with an illness. We don't know much more than that. But as we heard from Ian Bagley in his initial report, it does sound like, at least from Tom Thibodeau, that Robinson should be fine and he's expected to be available in Game 4 tomorrow afternoon. So this shouldn't be something that Knicks fans worry about or concern themselves with. However, one thing to note there is Isaiah Stewart. I believe he will be available for Game 4 tomorrow. And if he is, expect the Pistons defense to get a notch better because that's how good this man is on defense. On offense, anybody can tell you he's going to be a little bit shaky. But everything else, he's tough, he's physical, and he does add to that team. The Pistons, for this entire series, has proven they will hack, hit, and foul at any opportunity that they get. For them, that's called physical. For everybody else, that's called a foul. Hopefully, they'll start calling more of those fouls, and the Knicks will get to the line more. But here's the bigger part. They'll get into foul trouble. And when that happens, that will open up the floodgates inside. And once those gates are open, they're never going to close. Josh is going to abuse it. Jalen's going to abuse it. Towns is going to abuse it. OG is going to abuse it. You're going to see some cutting. You're going to see a lot of passing. And that is how this Knicks team is going to win. And the Pistons, another thing that correlates to them losing is them trash talking. Every time they talk trash, it seems like they lose. Every single player that's talked trash has seemingly had a bad game. Asor Thompson, I see him on the bench more than I see him on the court. Malik Beasley, for somebody who talks that much, he has not been efficient during this postseason. Maybe he had a game, but that's really it. Nothing else to stand on. And then Tobias Harris. Please, man. Out of all people, you should not be talking. And of course, you think that would be enough, but they want to talk even before Game 4. And who's talking now? Somebody who really has no right to talk. Dennis Schroder, their backup point guard off the bench. And he posted the following on Instagram, essentially complaining about a call or a lack of a call in Game 3. Let's take a look at exactly what he posted on social media. And when he posted this, he absolutely shaded the captain. Here's Dennis Schroder on IG. He posted the eyeball emoji, and you can see it. Here's the play. Here's the play that many Piston fans feel that should have been called a backcourt violation. But as the NBA ruled, because Brunson's momentum had him going forward when he was catching the ball, it was not a backcourt violation. That has been explained so many times. It's honestly not even worth going into again. The only reason I'm doing that is because the captain continues to receive shade from the Pistons. And now it's coming from Dennis Schroder. And as you can see there, I blew it up for everybody so you can see the play as well too. He is complaining about nothing. And honestly, they're complaining. Did anybody watch how that game ended when the NBA tried to rob the Knicks and give the Pistons that game? Are we all forgetting that and just focusing on that? Should we put eyeball emojis on that certain play? Oh, I guess you don't want to. You don't want to relive that moment when you were gifted an extra possession. Oh, and by the way, what should have happened in that moment? Oh, I don't know. How about Jalen Brunson does another free throw? That makes sense. Redo the play. If they did something wrong with the free throw, why would you give them an extra possession? Make him shoot the free throw again. Nope, didn't want to do that. Just wanted to give them an extra possession, another Hail Mary, just in case to make sure potentially they could ruin this game for New York. Well, too bad for you, right? We not only ruined your dreams, we ruined the NBA dreams in the process. You have no right to complain. None. Zero. Knick fans should complain. The only reason we're not is because it doesn't matter. We're up 2-1, and we're facing you guys again in Detroit. And you know what this is telling me? You guys are more, and you know what this is telling me? You guys are more focused on game 3, the past, and not game 4, the future. And I hope you keep that mindset. Keep thinking about game 3 because the Knicks, we already moved on. We're in game 4. We're over here. You guys love being over there. Stay there. I don't want you on this side anyways. Once game 4 starts, this afternoon affair, the Knicks are going to be ready. We are going to be ready to take this game. Make sure you understand that you never had a chance and then take it back because we understand it's New York or nowhere. New York or nothing. Like the hat says, New York, we here. We've always been here. Battle tested. We understand what it means. But the Pistons still don't understand. You want to trash talk? You want to throw shade? Every single time you've done this, it has not worked out for you. It's worked out for the Knicks. So you know what? A part of me didn't even want to say anything because the more you talk, the more you lose. But it was Dennis Schroder. I said it before, but let me say it again. If you take shots at the captain, you better not miss. Asor missed. Beasley missed. Tobias, I can't even describe what performance he had. And now, Dennis the Menace, you want to be added to the list? Okay. See you in game 4. I can't wait to see what the captain does in response to this. And unlike you guys, we're not going to run to social media or do all of these other things. We're going to let our play on the court speak for what we say. But what about you guys? What do you think about Mitchell Robinson finally being off of this minutes restriction? And what about the Pistons continuing to shade the captain? Is this a good decision? Do you think they should continue to do this? Let me know in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knick fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.